Welcome, one and all in one to J Wright Productions. I am your host, Mr. J Wright. How are all you lovely people doing out there in the intronets today? On this day, how are all you lovely people out there doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're doing fabulous. It is a little bit cloudy out where I'm at today. Got a little rain yesterday, but it's a little bit cloudy. Not a whole lot. I seen the sun kind of peek out. The sun was kind of like just a little bit. Wasn't trying to actually be all the way out. I was just like, let me just look through here real quick and just see what y'all doing down there, and then went back behind the clouds. But it's okay. It's all right. You seen the thumbnail. You know what it is. Loki season 2, episode 4. Heart of the TVA, I believe it's called, right? So we're going to get into it. We ain't going to mess around today. You know what I'm saying? Wow. That was crazy. I just had some water too. Anyway. Before we go do all this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and you know how we do. It's getting close to that time. Where you're just going to hear ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, jingle bells, it's Christmas time. It's coming. So just go ahead, hit the bell icon before you start hearing all the rest of the bells go off. That way, that lets you know when I post another video for all you lovely people out there in the intronets across the world. Right, your home. All right. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. What do we want? We want that one first. Okay, let's go. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Without further ado. Marvel Studios. Okay. So yeah, they had the Miss Minutes and Renslayer at the end of time.
So it's almost ready.
A utopia at the end of time.
For us. For all time. You are quite a marvel. I will be proud to lead with you. You made a difference in this war. Thank you for being on my team.
Really? That's pretty interesting.
TVA awaits our command. Shall we go?
So, did he go grab another variant or erase her memories?
See you soon.
Hey, boss. Fancy a game of chess?
Not today. Pull up Protocol 42.
Is it time?
Erase her memories.
Are you
Wow.
Erase all their memory.
Bruh.
Sorry.
I was here.
Yes. Elk, it was you who commanded the army.
So he built this little tower. And while he sat on his throne, I continued to do all the work to keep him there.
Well,
So, what are you proposing?
that we don't need him. Maybe we never did.
Oh man. Okay. we just gonna come out swinging like that. Okay. I don't even know what to think about that. Like, I'd like to know. I mean, hopefully they'll let us know like what was his purpose in doing so. I'd like to know that. Like, what was the purpose of erasing all their memories?
The two for you.
Like, why didn't they all come to the same doorway? They all went into the same doorway. Him, Loki, Mobius, they all went through the same doorway, so why didn't they all come through the same when he came in?
Stop!
It's okay. It's all right.
What do you...
He said,
Come with us. I will show you. Professor, I can only imagine what Renslayer and Miss Minutes have been saying about us, but it's not true. Unless they said something good. Here's the deal.
Unless they said something
You
good.
have to trust us, and we don't have time.
yeah, well, right now they actually need you to go handle something right now, or else it's going to fall apart.
My loom?
Yes. That's your loom. And you're the only one who can help us fix it.
Oh, la-di-da. La-di-da-di. We like... I'm just playing.
She's in holding with the others. We can't keep them there forever.
So with that thing, like what we're seeing on the screen, all of them are merging into one. Is what it looks like it's doing. Correct? I would assume. Like it looks like all the universes are kind of like merging into, trying to merge into one, which means, you know, the incursion events that are happening like in things like Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. You know, Wanda doing things and jumping through universes.
I don't think it'll change anything.
So I built all of this. Or I did. Well, or I wheeled and I did.
Almost.
You, but not you. You're here to solve one of many problems. Then you're free to wander around all you want.
I don't understand. We've adjusted everything we can adjust.
Victor, this is Casey and OB.
O.B.?
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Yeah, that's me.
Why did he react that way?
Wrote the TVA.
He said.
Well, yes, I did. But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely. Did you say your name was?
Everyone is meeting their heroes.
Like a snake eating its own tail.
Mr. Ouroboros, would you inscribe
Yeah, that's
my
interesting.
handbook?
Maybe you describe mine.
I was living in your engineering descriptions.
That's gonna hurt my head, dude. Why would y'all do that?
Break up this romance, but can we fix now and
Yeah, like
later?
let's not confuse me anymore because
We have a
that
good
is
plan.
very hard. What's that? It's that. I guess was
Casey?
what came first, the chicken or the egg type of scenario. Who was the first one to create it
I only
then?
got one coat of paint on there. I haven't been able to carve out figures to represent all of us.
You're being a little hard on yourself, OB. All right.
Seriously.
What's the plan?
He said I haven't carved out everything for all of us.
One
Dude,
of us
just
will have
you don't
to
need to
take
do everything.
our throughput multiplier down the gangway. Load the throughput multiplier into the launcher. Hit the green button and launch it towards the loom. Feel the loom's capacity to manage the backlog of branches that was created when someone killed He Who Remains.
She's so proud about it. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. But I still don't believe that it was completely on her. I do believe that happened and it started it, but then there was other things that started happening. I do believe Wanda jumping through universes, which could have, I guess, affected it based off of that. But how would she know that other universes were already there without? I don't know.
Much more speculative radiation out here. And there was when you went
Like
out.
they were already, like Doctor Strange, when they were talking about the multiverse, seemed like they were already knew of the multiverse existing. So
Loki's really gonna have to. It's your turn.
Says who? Why? Why is it something? Why is it me?
Because clearly this isn't me.
Just because it isn't you, it isn't necessarily me. I
Listen, guys.
Your shit too.
Guys,
is this the time for this?
it doesn't matter who it is. It's doable. But there's another problem.
What's that?
This whole plan is only theoretical because our throughput multiplier does not yet work.
Why?
The loom's temporal decay outpaces your multiplier's throughput capability.
Every time.
See, now this is gonna bother me about the damn who wrote the stuff first, because technically Ouroboros has been here for hundreds of years, correct? Victor Timely is not.
It's Mr. Ouroboros. If anyone can, it's you.
All right, let's have a little pie while we wait.
Ew. Stop eating that pie. Stop eating that pie.
You dragged me back here, begging for help, so you must have some idea of what's happening. Everything is turning to shit. And you want to leave it to them while we go and have some pie. Great idea. Doesn't matter that the branches are dying. Clocks don't tick at the TVA, do they?
I mean, I get where she's mad, but at the same time, she's talking as if you're not the one who created the branches. You did this. Like, she did this. You're the reason why the branches are even there in the first place, because you killed he who remains, and you know. So, I mean, maybe that's why she's angry, because she realizes that she's the one who created the branches, therefore
So are you gonna say
causing this.
All right, everybody. Listen up. We don't have any weapons. We don't really have the numbers, obviously. I think if we put our heads together, and if we just try to figure this out, we can get out of this room and we can get back to our lives.
Oh, will you just cut the shit?
I don't want to die in here.
Oh, gave up when you sold out our plan.
I didn't know you knew that.
I didn't know you knew that. He was. That's my bad. That's on me.
I think we all earned our lives. Huh? Don't you think you earned your life?
No!
You have no authority to keep us here. But I know you care about the TVA. And I know you want to protect it. That's the only reason I'm here. You and your Minutemen. If we have to fight to defend this place, from Renslayer or worse, can we trust you? Help us. We'll talk.
I can trust you.
But I care about this place, these people. So do you. Trust that.
What if they don't go for it?
Won't help Mobius keep an eye on time.
You got a good point. You letting them out does what? No, you're not. It's just the same damn pies. They're not kidding you. Same pie over. You still ended up in the pie room. Nasty pie land. Look at that. It's just the same pie. It's just gross. Again, if it's banana cream, then we can talk. But that cream crap, no thank you.
Mobius. He's just trying to see in the dark like the rest of us. And so we're clear. I asked for your help, and you walked away.
Just so we're clear, no, I didn't. I'm here, aren't I? Again!
Tiny just looks so scared. He who remains wasn't scared.
I think he was. I think if you go back and look at that, I think there was a level of
Some years ago,
fear
brother was
on He Who Remains' face when she went to go do it, but I think he was also excited to,
when he came back. He was.
because he didn't realize what was going to happen. So he was just kind of like, okay, let's do
I
this.
thought it was
But he did tell her, I'll see you soon.
mocked
So,
him. You spared Timely's life, and because of that, the TVA and those timelines will survive. Those people will survive.
Putting a lot of faith in those three.
he ain't got no choice,
Don't
really.
forget Docs, all those dead branches, those dead people. That's the TVA's fault.
What about those branches that are still living?
Well, what's she going to do?
That's because of Mobius, and B-15, and those guys back there, OB and Casey.
What if you're wrong? What if
I don't know if I agree with Sylvie's point of view here, because it doesn't really make sense.
It's hard.
I mean, she's saying, why would we trust these three? But what are you going to do?
We hope that Timely doesn't turn into He Who Remains or someone worse. That's a lot of hoping, Loki.
Like,
So,
there's nothing
bring
else you
him
can
behind the
do.
curtain,
Not a thing.
show him all of this, and then just send him home.
Maybe that's a good thing. We can watch him, protect him.
Heard that one before.
You can't give people free will and then just walk away, Sylvie. It's up to us to do better than He Who Remains.
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
We are gods.
It's that simple. It's that simple. What, you gonna argue with that? You can't argue with that. She can't argue with that. She knows who she is.
They're gonna prune us the minute they don't need us. That's what they do. The TVA prunes traitors. We need art. I don't need.
But if you were to be pruned, and you went to the end, you went to that area, what else would you? Who coming through here? Oh snap!
Where's B-15?
She's setting in place her plan to control the TVA.
The only thing you want to protect is yourself, Ravona. And you. This is really disappointing, I must say.
I know, I'm working on myself.
The temporal loom is imploding. I've been gone.
I love Miss Minutes.
And this place
Keep her somewhere in the MCU at some point in time. We need to see her more and more and more. Like, she's hilarious. I know I'm working on myself.
Anyone who joins me right here, follows me out that door, and helps me restore stability to the TVA will have a life on the timeline. If
I know Homeboy wants it. He wants to go back to his actor role.
I thought you could see the bigger picture.
Oh, damn.
For the first time, I finally am seeing the bigger picture. X5. Bradley. Look at me. Life in the timeline was that good, huh?
How does it feel, knowing that all of us here would rather die than follow you out that door?
God. So. You heard the bones start cracking. Go back and listen. You hear the bones cracking. Oh.
Let's go, Lisa.
Are you listening to the background? No. Go listen to the background. Listen to the background. It's like you're hearing like blood drip. Miss Minutes is a sicko too. Miss Minutes is a sicko. You see her? She was like, she was happy. She was happy as all get up. Like she's like,
According to plan. Good. What?
she's too happy with that.
That
This,
That's crazy that she just killed all them people like that.
Just like that. What? Did you say hot cocoa machine?
Yeah.
Have a machine. Is that?
Yeah.
About this hot cocoa machine, could I take a look?
Can you sit tight for just a second?
I can take it.
Can you? Okay, Professor, he'll take you.
A horror movie in there, right? Just got to be like, it's got to look like just a massacre, like a horror movie massacre in there. I like how they blocked it by the temp pad. I'm tripping. It's probably a little hot, homie. Just so you know, you've had that. You know, you get the hot cocoa and you go to burn your tongue and you just yeah. You kind of blow on it for a minute. I mean, it's probably good. It looked good. It looked good coming out there.
Where's the device?
Did you download unauthorized games again?
No.
Unauthorized games.
Well, something's still messing with this thing.
I mean, yours wasn't working either.
It's Miss Emmett. She's taking control of all other systems.
That's why the temp pads aren't working. Grab the multiplier and let's get Timely.
What's wrong?
Timely's gone. Miss Minutes is back.
Docs and her team are dead. It's gotta be Renslayer.
It's gotta suck though, because for Loki and for Sylvie, they don't have their powers here. Like they could easily go and find her and figure it out if they had their powers.
Renslayer doesn't want him. She wants the TVA. They're still here.
Sit.
Look at his face. Yo, Jonathan Majors is killing it.
Okay. Ms. Ravona, sit down. Sitting down.
He said,
I'm done listening to your lies.
And if you don't like what I have to tell you?
Then X5 here is going to find a very thorough and incredibly painful way to kill you.
Ladies, I think you're going to like what I have to say.
Jonathan Majors killed this. Like, this is my favorite variant of He Who Remains that he's played as. Like, I liked He Who Remains and, you know, what he did there. And Kang in Quantumania was good. But this is...
Come on!
That's how she ended up in the elevator. Okay.
She's trying to slow us down.
Take the stairs!
That's how she ended up in the elevator. For him to see that. I got y'all. Nice.
Okay, that sounds like a noise you want to hear from far.
I would say so.
Come on.
Alright, I see what y'all doing. I see. So we get to see who pruned him. Nice callback. This is the 4th episode. They already did a really good callback to the 1st episode. That is insane. That's... Good job. Good job, Marvel. He was the one who had to prune himself, huh? Yeah. Because he knew exactly what was going on at that point. That's crazy. It's crazy. That is insane.
I promise you this will make sense.
Good job. Now who's calling y'all? Just blowing up your phone, because that would drive me crazy.
Hello?
About time. What's taking you guys so long?
Loki.
Boot the system.
Reboot the system.
We'll lose the entire safety system. So what? The dampeners that prevent people from using magic at the TVA. We would have to turn that off too.
Turn it off! That's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as they heard, they were like, "Wait a minute, hold up! You mean to tell me we're gonna be able to use our abilities?" Yeah, turn that right off. We'll handle this. You turn this crap off, we will handle the rest. Trust me.
Someone's trying to reboot the system. I can't get access. I'm being locked out.
What's happening to you?
They're taking me offline. I'm losing my moments left. Victor, I need to tell you. I need to tell you. You'll never be him.
That was creepy. That was creepy. That you'll never be him. That was creepy.
That's new.
Go.
Now that they have their powers, dude, that's a wrap.
What do you say, X5? Fancy a rematch?
Yeah. Now they have their powers, dude. Y'all are, that's nothing you guys can do.
This is cozy. Here for a second. Come here. Come here.
What is going on?
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon.
Got her.
You saved my life.
Time for you to return the favor. Let's go.
And just left you there just by yourself. What you gonna do now, homie? It's such a bad idea to have two Lokis who can use their powers, and I try to make sure that they're not gonna cease to exist.
Just put your head in the scanner.
We'll be fine.
Here, let me hold those.
Welcome, he who remains.
Word.
Can I come out? Yes.
We have to move fast. Who's it gonna be?
I'll do it.
Wait. It should be me,
No, you don't have to do this.
but I do.
Okay. Okay, no time to argue. Hurry, follow me. Listen, get in, get suited up. When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, launch it, and get back. Got it?
Got it.
How long will he have?
Not long.
Don't make it.
I don't know about these radiation levels, because it's even worse than when I was
You'll
out
make
there.
it. Come on, let's move.
Would Loki be able to deal with the radiation levels?
What happened?
Where is he?
He's gone. It's over.
The temporal radiation is just too high.
What did we do wrong? I don't know.
Holy hell! He just like as soon as he just. Is there anything? Is there any post credit scenes? Oh my goodness. Damn. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Listen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really know what to say there. That was crazy. For him to just unravel like that was, I mean, I at least expected him to. I don't know what I expected. I thought, at least him get down there, and then I felt like maybe something would happen when he got down there. But my man Victor didn't even get a chance to even think. He just, it's crazy how he unraveled like Ant-Man did in Quantumania. Like it's crazy how like they use that same type of unravel thing, knowing that Kang was in. Like that was pretty interesting. Like that was, yeah, man. So yeah, I'm confused. I'm serious. Like, what is gonna happen? You know, it's funny because the thing is we sit and we're watching and we're paying attention, we're looking, we're going okay. But the truth of the matter is, they're in this situation because of Sylvie. If she doesn't kill He Who Remains, none of this is happening, right? None of it happens. If He Who Remains doesn't die, none of this happens. Everything stays in order. It stays just one. But she chose, nope, kill him. Boom, he's dead. All this stuff starts happening. All right, now, the multiverse is up. There's all these branches. There's everything. It's just now, which is it's funny because based off of MCU, the branches that we are now seeing are the multiverse, correct? So if you then think of it from her killing He Who Remains was the starting point for the multiverse, then you go back to like the first X-Men movie and realize that movie only exists. I mean, when you think about it, that movie only exists because she kills He Who Remains, right? So the first X-Men movie only exists because Sylvie killed He Who Remains, which started the branch, right? So that branch exists because of that. The Fantastic Four movies exist because she killed He Who Remains. The Spider-Man movies, before he showed up in this unit, before he, MCU got a Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire, the Andrew Garfield, they only exist because she killed He Who Remains, which, like, that's pretty much what it's kind of saying, because those timelines didn't exist. I mean, I know that they did exist at one point in time, but the war stopped it from happening. But that war, from what we're told, was a long time. However time works and wherever. But, I mean, it feels like that's what they're saying. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But it feels like her killing him, branching everything off, which, especially now that we're now starting to see things, and we know that certain movies are going to start blending with other universes. We've now seen, the Netflix universe sort of blend with the MCU, sort of not. I don't really know exactly how all of that's going to play out. If it's going to be a complete, or they just were already there, we just didn't know about them yet. I don't know. But either way, I'm here for it all. You already know that. But I know I don't want to be picking on Sylvie right now, but it's funny that Sylvie's like, why are we relying on them three to take care of this? And in my brain, I'm going, well, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. You were powerless to do anything here right now. What are you going to do? Go try to kill every He Who Remains variant? That's not going to work, because some of them, as I've said before, are a lot more ruthless then He Who Remains and Victor Timely. Those are the tame ones, right? Kang, the Conqueror one, was in Quantum Mania, which they got rid of him. But we see at the end of Quantum Mania, there's all these other ones. Are you going to try to go through every bit of time to try to kill every single one of them? That's a lot to try to do. And there's no telling that that's going to stop all this from happening. So, I mean, I get that she didn't want to put her trust and faith in them, but at the same time, what were you going to do? Like, if she had a plan to do something, I'm like, all right, that's cool, but there's nothing for her to do. There's nothing her or Loki would have been able to do. It was just, that's it. They have nothing else that they can do. Nothing. So, but, oh man, listen, I like Miss Minutes. She's creepy. She's creepy. I don't know if we're going to see her in the future. I hope so. That's creepy. You put Miss Minutes, you put that AI. Could you imagine, like I said in the last episode's reaction, putting her AI in a actual physical robotic body where she could probably try to unconnect herself from the system like that? I think she'd be very dangerous. She'd be very, very dangerous, because that, like, what are you gonna do? Like, that's a dangerous character. And she was enjoying watching them go turn into paste. A little too much, but dang, man. That was a good episode. Oh man, I'm watching another one right after this, so I'm gonna have I'm back to back in it on this day. But yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, and I like I said, I really enjoyed the fact that they kind of did the callback. We're in episode 4 and you did a callback to episode 2 because we had those questions from episode 1. We had those questions from episode 1 where we're going, wait, who pruned Loki? Who did this? What about this? What about this? They were answering those, and I liked that y'all did that. That was cool. That was a good episode. You let me know what you enjoyed about the episode. What was your favorite part? And how crazy you think Miss Minutes is. Oh, also, by the way, Renslayer's now pruned, okay? And they also pruned that one when Homeboy gave him the hot chocolate. Where they go, where we know they go when they get pruned, is the thing still there? Is the monster still there that's eating people? Right? Like, does it still exist there? Because to me, it made it feel like He Who Remains kind of tamed it, but without He Who Remains there, why would it still want to be there? Like, it was almost like He Who Remains was controlling it, from what it felt like to me. So if He Who Remains is not there, would it still be there doing what it's doing? So like, if you prune someone, are they in danger of getting eaten by that thing? Or are they just at this place where they could possibly get to the end of time again? So like, could she possibly get back to the end of time? I don't know. And maybe they'll answer that in the next 2 episodes. Before you go to the next video and watch the next reaction for the next episode. All right. Don't forget to be a light in someone's life today. If you can't be a light in someone's life today, then I hope someone will be a light in your life today, because trust me, you are worth every single second. Don't let no one tell you you're not. Until next time, I'm your host, Mr. J. Wright. Put them together. J. Wright. And I'll see you soon.